hanging out here with T.I. discussing the album debut at #1, T.I. versus P.I.P. So first of all, we're going to check out email question. This one from Crystal in Chatham, Ontario. Hey, T.I., I love you so much. I love your music. I was just wondering what the best part about working with Justin Timberlake was, and do you have any future collaborations in store?
Absolutely. We set out to do something for this album. Our schedules just didn't align appropriately, you know, and enough time to complete it. But definitely, man, I love working with Justin, and you know, I think he's a phenomenal talent and offers a great influence. So, you know, ASAP. ASAP.
Thanks a lot for sending it, Chris. So that's one of the things. Right now you're rubbing with, like, all the A-listers, obviously, in Hollywood. And last time Mark Wahlberg here, we kind of talked about it a little bit. But since you say, you know, you're a man of honesty, I was wondering if we could get down to the gritty of it. What's it like being for you in Hollywood, considering your past and some of the events that happen when? How do people treat you? Are they genuine?
I mean, you know, you never can tell, you know, at first glance upon the introduction. Everyone, you know, tries to appear genuine. There's just like anything else, man. You got people that are sincere. You got people that are full of BS.
But you can read through it.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna check another email question. Michael in Regina, Saskatchewan. Hey, T.I., what's one thing that one of your fans would be surprised to learn about you? Maybe a hidden talent or a hobby.
Hidden talent. Let me see. Hidden talent or a hobby. I golf and I cook.
You golf?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Like, you golf or you golf? You're an avid golfer?
I mean, I don't go as much as I'd like to, but I'm probably better than people would expect me to be.
Yeah, like, what are you shooting about? What would you think on average day?
I mean, you know, I don't really know my handicap, you know what I'm saying? But I don't golf with, like, 4 times out the year, maybe 4 or 5 times.
Who do you golf with?
My homies.
For real?
Yeah, my homies. Okay. Leo Cohen, he get out there with me.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. One of the things I was wondering, considering all these girls here screaming for you, and you see it on a day-to-day basis, how does your wife deal with you being a sex symbol?
What you mean?
Like, just how does she deal with it? Because sometimes, you know, there's girls always saying they like you, or T.I. is so hot, or T.I. is this and T.I. is that.
Hey, man, anybody in my life is there for a reason, you know what I'm saying? And they have a full understanding of where they stand, you know? And this is not a problem.
Okay, nice. And that, because the thing is, there's been a lot of talk about T.I. and T.I.P., but, like, what about Clifford Harris? Because you're a great father, you know what I mean? And
sure.
And reading the articles and whatnot, putting all your family under one roof, and I was wondering, why is family so important to you?
I mean, you know, that's the most important thing in life. You know what I'm saying? Like family, you can't pick your family. You know, this is what God had blessed you with, and your children are your most valid contributions to the earth. You know what I'm saying? This is what you're gonna be judged off. You know what I'm saying? So when I leave here, they still gonna be here, and I want them to have good things, and I got to set that standard early.
Is it weird for them having a father be T.I.?
I try and keep it as simple as possible, man. I mean, of course, there are difficulties that arise from here to there, but we deal with them.
That's one of the things when you realize the American dream and you have all these things. I was wondering, how do you keep a sense of realism when everybody, you know, you're in a powerful position?
Yeah.
And how do you keep that sense of realism?
I mean, man, you got to be a real person from the jump. You can't throw a fake person into this situation and expect him all of a sudden to be real. You got to be real beforehand, you know what I'm saying? You got to already have an understanding, a sense of morals, standards, and principles and values there before all this, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's going to keep you grounded.
Is there compromises to make along the way?
Absolutely.
How do you
compromises, sacrifices.
What's one of the biggest compromises you've had to make as an artist?
Changing my name.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why was that so difficult for you?
I mean, because Tip is my name. T.I., no one had ever called me T.I. before, you know? Anyone who knew me personally before music, they knew me as Tip. So to change that and go to something totally new was, you know, a bit of a transition.